So, welcome to another episode of Houston's Hustle Hobbies. I'm Patrick Houston, your fintechpreneur. And on this show, I like to talk about all the interesting things that I do to make and save money. Because at the end of the day, hustling and now lately, finances are my hobby. Hobbies. So, today I wanted to talk to you guys about Handy. Handy is another one of these gig platform job service things that you sign up for it, you do a quick review, and you start taking jobs. The money that you get for the jobs, I'm not gonna lie, isn't like very good. For instance, I just hung a 70-inch TV for about $75. So I mean, the money isn't great, but this is one of those jobs where this is not why you don't do it for the money. You do it for the exposure. Now, for me personally, I just talk about what I did real quick. What I've been doing was I was lifting, with my monikers on the car, and I wear sponsored shirts, but a lot of times, I'm facing away from people, and nobody really reads brochures in cars, and I would just sort of wait for them to, mention, oh, so you do this, that, and the third, and I would see if I got a, job from that. Now, I've only gotten a couple of jobs doing it that way, so I thought that Handy would be the next step up, because at least I can get myself into people's houses and, establish a relationship like that. So that's why, the money doesn't really matter just yet. Especially since I'm still doing a lift. So I basically lifted there and lifted back, and I made some pretty decent money. So let's run the numbers. Okay. So the job was $75, but interestingly enough, I had to make a decision between paying $5 in tolls or taking a longer way and getting the free tolls. So I'm a big fan of toll roads for two reasons. Because toll roads, they are a lot easier on your mind, and you get there a lot faster. So I value time over money any day. So I took the toll roads. So again, running the numbers, $75 for the job. So minus $5 for the tolls going up. I'm taking a non-toll road back, and I'm going to be lifting back as soon as I'm done with this video. So coming up here, I ended up making about $103 with Lyft. Had a nice long ride, and I'll probably make another 50 or 60 bucks going down. By the way, I'm all the way up like in upstate New Jersey, like the north side and north end of New Jersey, above New York, where the prices, are high. It's pretty high-end people. I saw Bentayga going down the street, with one of those newer BMW SUVs. So it's a high-end area. But anyway, long story short, so all in all today, I'm going to make about a little under $300, which is on par for me. I want to make about $300 to $500 a day is what I'm shooting for 300 days a year. That should hover me around $100,000 for the year gross profit. Now that's before tools, gas, tolls, and pretty much everything else. Always remember the 20% fuck up tax is what I call it. And that's basically anything that you do, you're going to pay 20% for mistakes, essentially. So, that will probably happen at some point. Maybe I'll mess up a job. I have no idea. But that's what I'm accounting for. So 80 grand to start my second year in total gross profit is pretty good. So that's the way I'm going, at least for right now. What you'll need for the handy jobs, they vary. I tend to try to stay with just TV mountain. One, because it's easy, and I believe going for easier things is much better than going for like these harder jobs with more money, because first of all, for me, I'm not gonna lie, for myself, it's confidence issues and stuff like that. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is you go for the easier jobs because you want to look like a professional. You don't want to be flustered or struggle in front of your clients, because even though you are trying to establish a relationship with your clients, the client is the enemy. And in The Art of War by Sun Tzu, they talk about making sure that you have 100% planned on your onset. You want to plan for so many contingencies. And the easiest way to plan for contingencies is if the contingencies are easy. If I'm mounting a TV breaks down to about 12 bolts, and it takes about 20 minutes to a half an hour. I know I have the equipment, I know I have the know-how, I've watched a bunch of videos, so I'm well over prepared. Versus going to some other job and being, like to hang a garage door opener or something like that I don't know about, and being underprepared for it, and then looking bad in front of the client and risk possibly getting sued for wrecking somebody's electricity or something like that. I'd rather take the easy jobs for now until I learn more. And that's what I think, you guys should do. If you think about taking on the handy jobs, they have a lot of little jobs, cleaning jobs, stuff like that. And you do about 3 or 4 of them a day, and that's pretty good coin. You're looking at between $300 and $500 a day, which is a pretty good coin. So anyway, maybe that's something for you. You need a car, of course. We've talked about how to get cars in an auction, and get yourself maybe a nice $100, $200 toolkit. So let's just run the numbers. Like we say, you need a car. Car is about, you go to the auction, you get a car for about four grand, decent running car for about $4,000, and $200 in tools. So $4,300 to get you started with Handy, and it'll give you $4,300 will buy you a $100,000 to $150,000 a year career. So that's what I have for you today in this echo chamber. That is Houston's Hustle Hobbies. Thanks for listening to me, guys. And as always, live high, live mighty, live righteously in everything you do. Take it easy.